Hello and welcome to the Verdant Stadium. I am your commentator, Ryan Madden, and it's a big game for our women's Reds this afternoon as they face Leyton Orient Women in the FA Cup second round qualifying. A fantastic occasion for the club and a real big opportunity to try and progress in one of the biggest competitions in the world, the FA Cup. Our women's Reds line up this afternoon. Number 1 in goal, we have Rachel Barker. Number 2, Captain Tasmin Gentle. Number 3, Ashley Emerton. Number 6, and our top goal scorer for the season, Nicola Henman. Number 7, Darcy Wen. Number 8, Lauren Wyatt. Number 14, Kaylee Gray. Number 16, Amber Lawrence. Number 18, Thea Black. Number 27, Danielle Metcalf. Number 28, Jordan Rockall. And on the subs bench this afternoon, we have number 15, Ellie Watson, and number 30, Bethany Walker. Of course, Biggleswade United didn't have a first round qualifying match. They were straight into the second round, but Leyton Orient Women beat Cheshunt Women by 4 goals to 2 to progress to this second round of qualifying. This is how they line up. Number 1, Lola Diojavi. Number 2, Layla May Duffield. Number 3, Captain Grace Alexander. Number 4, Katie Hunt. Number 7, Liliana Almeida. Number 9, Christy Jackson. Number 10, Shakira White. Number 11, Madeline Wright. Number 16, Jordan Fieldman. Number 17, Jenks Lorden. And number 19, Shauna Chati Samiono. And on their subs bench, we have number 14, Tara Copeland. Number 20, Charlotte Lynch. Number 13, Joanna Roman. Number 8, Hannah Jenks. Number 5, Courtney Miller. And number 12, Emiliana Pierce. And number 18, Grace Collins Edwards. As we are counting down the minutes till kickoff. Kickoff will be in about 6 minutes' time as the crowds are beginning to build. I can see Mr. Guillaume Balligay as well here today. We will be having a minute's silence before kickoff, just like yesterday, of course, for the passing of our former committee member Ian Roberts and our former club president, Mr. Peter Dean, of course, as well. All the players will be wearing black armbands as well. And just like the men's team yesterday, we will be having a minute's silence before kickoff. Kickoff should be in about 5 minutes' time. As I mentioned, atmosphere already building around the place. It's going to be a big game and a big occasion for our women's Reds side. And hopefully they can get a result today. You just never know in the FA Cup. It's always a magical competition, and you just never know. Anyone could beat anybody on their day, and it's going to be a real difficult task. However, if they play to their strengths, you just never know what can happen today. Reminder as well before we start, big thank you to all our sponsors here at Biggleswade United. We'd like to thank Axes for being our women's senior team sponsors for the season. Recycling Life for being our men's senior team sponsor. Flawless Landscapes for being our reserve team sponsor. Kitos Biscare for being our chosen charity, Verdant for being our new ground sponsor, and JMB Motorsports for being our Vets team sponsor. As we're just awaiting both teams to come out, we have about 2 minutes till the start of kickoff. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from, whether you're a Leyton Orient supporter or a Biggleswade United supporter. All comments are always good. Just awaiting both teams to come out. So both sets of coaches are out in the dugouts. We're just awaiting the players and the officials at the moment. And both teams are out for this big occasion in the FA Cup second round qualifying between Biggleswade United and Leyton Orient. A reminder of the two sides. For Biggleswade United, in goal we have number 1, Rachel Barker. Number 2 and captain is Tasmin Gentle. Number 3, Ashley Emerton. Number 6, Nicola Henman. Number 7, Darcy Wen. Number 8, Lauren Wyatt. Number 14, Kaylee Gray. Number 16, Amber Lawrence. Number 18, Thea Black. Number 27, Danielle Metcalf. And number 28, Jordan Russell. And on the subs bench, we have number 15, Elle Watson. And number 30, Bethany Walker. We will be having a reminder, a minute silence before today's game to mark sign of respect for two wonderful people, Biggleswade United, who we sadly lost in this past week. Ian Roberts, one of our former committee members, and of course our former president, the man who we have a stand named after, Mr. Biggleswade United himself, Mr. Peter Dean, who will be having a minute silence to commemorate both of their lives. Once again, just like yesterday, um, brilliantly absorbed by everybody. And now two captains. Are both in the centre circle, where we will see whether we do have a change of sides. Tasmin Gentle for the women's Reds, and Grace Alexander for Leyton Orient Women with the positional coin toss. Both sides have a little final mini team talk, as you can see on your screens as we await the start of kickoff. Big game for our Biggleswade United women's Reds. Of course, off the back of a big win last week against Barton Wanderers, a 4-2 win here at the Verdant last weekend. Leyton Orient off the back of a 2-1 loss, their first loss of the season in the league against Headstone Manor at home. As I mentioned previously, to get to this round of the competition, Leyton Orient Women beat Cheshunt at home by 4-2. One of the goal scorers that day was Danielle Wright, who does start for Leyton Orient this afternoon. Sorry, not Danielle Wright, Madeline Wright. I do apologise. It looks like Leyton Orient will be getting us kicked off. And round away here at the Verdant Stadium, Leyton Orient will be kicking us off. It's Duffield for Orient. Now to Shakira White. They look to try and keep the ball because they are a team who's further up in the pyramids. You'd expect them to be the favourites. However, as I mentioned, in the FA Cup, really anything can happen. And it's all about fight and determination for our women's red side. Lovely little flick on there. Intercepted though in the end by Media of Leyton Orient. Good pressing there by the Reds. Again, brilliant pressing there by Thea Black. And that's going to be a throw into the Reds. Good start. That ball over the top. Lovely ball to feet. Dynamic run blocked off. Unlucky there by Darcy. Ball over the top, looking to find Kaylee Gray. And the goalkeeper, Lola Dora Joy, caught comfortably. Deflection. Ball's out of play for a throw into the Reds. Leyton Orient back on the attack now. Good interception there by Jordan Rockall. To find Wright. Couldn't quite get that one right though. There's a loose one there back to Leyton Orient, and now it's back with Madeline Wright. So play lovely little nutmeg there. That's out of play for a throw-in for the Reds. Tony Close says, "Good luck, Biggleswade." No, that's meant to say Biggleswade, but it's fine. Biggleswade and Leyton Orient Women. Thank you, Tony. Ball's intercepted. And so going to be intercepted here by Thea Black, who's then just lost the ball, unfortunately. Good pressing here though from Orient, and Biggleswade United have work to do now. That's it inside, blocked off by the defence very well. Cross coming in, blocked off by Nicola Henman, one of our newer players who, returning players who's been such a vocal point for Biggleswade United Women's Reds. This Nicola Henman. Now right for Orient is intercepted. And it's a good pressing here from Kaylee. Good by the goalkeeper as well for the O's. Now Orient back on the ascendancy. 5 minutes played. Biggleswade United Women's Reds 0. Leyton Orient Women 0 in this FA Cup second round qualifying round. And that was a good interception there from our Jordan Rockall. It's out of play for a throw-in. Keeping the ball well, Orient, as you'd expect them to. This plays past there by Madeline Wright. Now Madeline Wright shot from distance, and it's caught by goalkeeper Rachel Barker. First chance of the match there goes to the O's, but it was a well caught save there by Rachel Barker. Still 0-0. Intercepted by Orient. They've kept the ball in play as well. Nice. Well intercepted there by Kaylee Gray, sorry. And still going is number 10, White. Onto Alminda. Blocked off well by United. It's now right for the O's. And intercepted, and that's going to be a free kick for Biggleswade United Women's Reds. Going to Katie Gray. See Heather and Tracy watching in the distance, of course, two absolute heroes of the club who have played in the FA Cup, going as far as the quarter-final many years ago for our women's team, pioneers of the sport and pioneers for this club as well. Watching, hopefully, and a fantastic cup run in the making here for our Biggleswade United Women's Reds here this afternoon. Hopefully, They got a tough task here today against Leyton Orient Women. Myself and Nick went to the training ground on Thursday. Spoke to a few of the players. Check out Biggie Talk's special podcast about this match at half time. It's only about 17 minutes long, so it's perfect. They all seem really excited for this occasion as well. A couple of them, it'll be their first match ever in the FA Cup as well. Good header back there from Rockall. Goes out of play for a throw-in for United. With Nicola Henman. Decent throw there. And it's Katie Gray, who might well be through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's Katie Gray! Shot saved! And then the rebound. Oh, it's saved again from Darcy Wen. Got a fantastic chance there for Biggleswade United Women's Reds. The best chance of the game going to the Reds. All came from the throw from Henman. And Gray round the right-hand side had a great idea, but it was a very good double save from the Leyton Orient goalkeeper. Still 0-0. 10 minutes played. I'd argue that's probably the best chance of the game so far, coming from our Reds. And that's it. Poorly done there, and it's Katie Gray looking for that ball over the top now to Lauren Wyatt. Goalkeeper's got that covered though. Well caught there by one of the supporters. Now Orient looking to respond after that chance from the Reds. This is actually really good crisp football. Couldn't quite find Madeline right there, and it's Rockall who intercepts. Out of play for a throw. Now Biggleswade United Women's Reds back on the ball here. Lovely little pass and breakthrough if they can get through the defence. Seven's done well. Darcy Wren again. There was no one there to really react for the final pass. And that's a foul free kick from Thea Black there. Free kick to Leyton Orient. Accepted. Went for the dummy there, but there was no one behind her. It's a great ball. And it's Duffield out wide here for Orient. Kill away. Rockall can't quite clear her line. She has, though, in the end. And that's a ball out right to Darcy Wren. Looking to counter-attack here because United Women's Reds intercepted well by Orient. Shrugged off the ball. And now they're back in possession. Looking out right now to Madeline Wright. Ball's going to go straight to United now. It's just a loose one by Lauren Wyatt there. Looked like a bit of a simple pass there, but they just couldn't quite pay off. Intercepted by Darcy Wren. Good football here from United. It's back out with Nicola Henman. And then intercepted here by Lauren Wyatt. But Orient managed to just stay on the ball there. Flags up for offside. And it's going to be a free kick here for Biggleswade United. 15 minutes played. Biggleswade United, Women's Reds 0, Leyton Orient Women 0. And it's the FA Cup second round qualifying. That's right. Blocked off. Intercepted. And that's going to be out of play for a Biggleswade United throw. Ashley Hamilton to Nicola Henman. A relatively even contest so far, has to be said. Henman all over the top here from Danielle Metcalf. It's now back with Henman. Intercepted. That's looked like a clean tackle there from Henman. Referee's giving a free kick though to Orient. Looked like a clean tackle there for me. Headers on here. This could be dangerous. Good clearance there for Danielle Metcalf. And it's going to be a free kick here for Biggleswade United. With Jordan Rockall over the top. Good effort there from the Reds. It's it back. Looking to find Lauren Wyatt. Pressing well. And press the keeper, who kicked it out. Interception from United. Definitely not a free kick there. Good interception again from Katie Gray. That'll play for a throw in now to Leyton Orient. Intercepted now once again by Lauren Wyatt. It's that final ball, but this ball could be here to win here. And again, the goalkeeper forced into action. And then headed down by Lauren Wyatt. It's going to be a throw-in to Leyton Orient. But really good pressing from United right from the get-go. 20 minutes in, they're still very much in this football match. One league difference between the two sides, I believe, as well. Leyton Orient Women a league above Wales United Women's Reds, and Rockall managed to just gather that. It's Katie Gray to Nicola Henman. Tasmin Gentle. A little flip on there. Good football by the Reds. They've got themselves the throw-in as well. Trying to go straight to Orient now, but then intercepted straight after that. Out to Lauren Wyatt. And it's now Thea Black on this left-hand side for Biggest Wage United. Cleared away by Orient. Only as far, though, as Lauren Wyatt again just intercepted just at a vital moment now. And Orient now will look to counter-attack with Madeline Wright. It's two against her, and Vic, it's gone against Madeline Wright, and it's going to be a free kick to Biggest Wage United. The header over the top here, and the 14 for Ross Goodwell. The goalkeeper and defender, good communication. Katie Gray was trying to go round out wide. Ran the outside, couldn't quite get there in the end, then intercepted well by Katie Gray again. Running back to the goalkeeper here. This could well be risky for United. It's now Rockall to Gentle. Lovely little passages of play here from United. Thea Black couldn't quite muscle her way through the defence there, but they're getting closer and closer because Wade United. It's got to be wary of this counter-attack because loads of bodies staying forward here for Orient, but once again, it's intercepted by our captain Tasmin. Nice Thea. Out wide now, it's to Lauren Wyatt. She's got past two there. It's Lauren Wyatt from distance. Yeah, into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Another great effort there from the Reds. Probably arguably been a better team because Red United as well in this game so far. Then knocked on. Just that final pass there was unlucky. And intercepted again, nearly by Lauren Wyatt, who's been everywhere in this first half. Henman. Out to Amber Lawrence. Henman goes down, free kick. Right to Ashley Emerton. Emerton looking up for the cross into the box there, but instead it's straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper. 25 minutes played. Biggleswade United Women's Reds 0. Leyton Orient Women 0 here at the Verdant Stadium. If it does stay this way, I believe it will go to extra time and penalties. Need to get that confirmed though. I know there's no replays. Oh, good tackle there by Nicola Henman. She's no experience well there. That's a throw-in. Going on the far side here for Leyton Orient. That ball over the top. And goalkeeper there's collided with teammate Jordan. But Rachel, she commanded her box well there. She did call for the ball. And she got it. And that's a good ball out wide. A bit of battle on that side there between Kaylee Gray and their number 17, Ashley Emerton. And Leyton Orient here, they're settling more into the game now, more comfortable on the ball. Henman's gone down there, that looked like a sore one. This would be such a big loss if Nicola Henman, our top goal scorer as well, is out there, but she stayed down, which is not like her to do. Biggleswade United Women's Reds only have 2 substitutes on the bench today. with Taylor Murray out as well of the game, which is a big loss as well. It's an opportunity as well for Ash to talk to some of the girls about a few tactics, as well as for Orient as well to have a few thoughts as well. Starts to look like a sore one. Still down Nicola Henman. Henman still getting some treatment. We have a lengthy stoppage here in this first half. It's been quite an even contest. Definitely played like a cup tie. Henman is back to her feet, limping heavily. She certainly will not want to be coming off in this game. She is continuing. Full credit to Nicola Henman there. She's walking it off. Hopefully it's not too serious then. The half an hour mark has gone. Biggleswade United, Women's Reds 0. Leyton Orient Women 0. Good turn there from L. Jenks Lorden of Leyton Orient. Is now back with the Orient keeper. Good pressing again by Lauren Wyatt. Orient back up the field here. It's the most commanding they've looked since this game, and that's going to be out of play for a corner. It's come off our Jordan Rockall, and it's out of play for the first corner of the game, and it's going to the visitors, who really seem to use that little break in play to their advantage there. Cross coming in. This one could well be at the back post, but it's going to... And there could be an opportunity on the counter-attack here for Biggleswade. It's intercepted by Orient really well, in all honesty. Rockall intercepted. She did well there. Now it's Nicola Henman, who looks to be okay. Cleared away, looking to find Darcy Wren. Now back with Madeline Wright. It's a loose one from her. And it's now back with Biggleswade United. And that's a loose pass. Got to start winning them second balls, Reds. And that's going to be a foul free kick against Tasmin Gentle. Free kick here for Leyton Orient Women. It's a low one out to Christy Jackson, intercepted by Kaylee Gray of Biggleswade United. It's now back with Orient though. Neither side really been able to keep control of the ball since the restart. Good header away there from Jordan Rockall. And under pressure is Via Black. That's a great pass out to Darcy Wren. Yeah, that's intercepted. That's a bit of a heavy touch. And it's Madeline Wright. That's handball. That's going to be a free kick for the Reds. Could be one of these set pieces that could do the trick there. It wasn't quite the case that time. That play for a throw-in for the Reds. A flick on there from Henman. Oh, that's a clash of heads. Henman got the worst of it. Spinning the walls in this game, that's for sure. Almost winded there as well. Nicola Henman. Still feeling that one, Nicola Henman. I don't blame her. That did look like a saw one. And that's a loose ball, nearly a loose pass if it wasn't for Christy Jackson really getting her goalkeeper out of jail there. And now it's counter-attack from Leyton Orient. The opportunity intercepted really well there by Jordan Rockall. Lovely turn from Darcy Wren. Was unfortunate, just couldn't quite get that final touch. Around 10 minutes left to the 45. Will be a few minutes stoppage as well. It's Madeline Wright here for Leyton Orient. Good tackle by Nicola Henman. It's still danger though, and it's now back with Darcy Wren for the Reds. Intercepted again that time by El Jenks Lauren. It's now back with Nicola Henman. Good football this from Orient. They're getting more into their stride here. United have got to be careful. Oh, clutching tackle there. And she's got the ball. Has Ashley Emerton. Brilliant tackle. And the referee says no free kick. So they're Orient putting the ball out of play here. And Madeline Wright has taken advantage there. You've got to play to the whistle, the Reds there. They do. Brilliant interception by Nicola Henman, putting her body on the line. And now United looking to counter. It's just that final pass just letting her down there. This is a really good battle, this game. Nothing to separate these two sides. And Nicola Hedman goes down, not for the first time in this game. She has been in the wars today. Like I said, real big loss for the Reds there if Hedman can't continue. Hedman does continue though. 5 to go. Plus stoppage time in the first half. Throw in for Leyton Orient Women. So Madeline Wright for Leyton Orient. Oh, chested down there. Almost winded there. They want to play on here, though, United. And it's now Thea Black. The number 8 stays down for United, but United will want to play on. Ball played through. It's out of play now for a throw. Yeah, bit of a head injury there because also a right on the head with impact as well. That one is a sore one. And I think, yeah, it's an asthma pump. She needs an asthma pump. She's back on her feet and she's okay now. It's Lauren Wyatt, which is really good news because she's probably been one of the Reds' best and better players here today so far. Been absolutely run her socks off. That'll play for another throw now for the women's Reds. Not quite cleared though yet by Orient. It's now out wide to Madeline Wright, or is it? Good interception from Biggleswade. Really could play that ball, Amber Lawrence. Now back with Orient. Accepted. And the referee checks on Nicola Hedman again. Looks to be okay. Looks to be a drop ball here, maybe? Yeah, it is a drop ball in favour of Leyton Orient Women. I'm not quite sure what that was given for. But it's back with Henman nonetheless. Referee checks his watch, and he's surprised if there isn't a few minutes stoppage time after a couple of the injuries that we've seen so far in this half. We are on the 44th minute mark. Good interception almost there from Darcy Wren. And the ball's over the top. And Rocco couldn't quite keep the ball. He's lost it, twisting and turning into 16. And caught right into the gloves of Rachel Barker. Very much still in this contest though, Biggleswade United Women's Reds. As I've said many times, it's been a finely contested contest with very few chances for either side. It's been very cagey at times, has to be said. And that's a missed chance there, and it could well be a mistake by either side that could settle this cup tie. So do not go anywhere. Tenman intercepted. This could be dangerous here, right before half time. It's Orient now, out wide, low cross in. Ruckle misses it, and it's Madeline Wright, caught from the goalkeeper. That's probably one of the best chances of the half there. Madeline Wright for Leyton Orient, caught that smoothly, but Rachel Barker was there on hand with a fine stop. We're entering stoppage time of this first half now. I'm sure there'll probably be a good few minutes of that as well. Oh, and that's intercepted. That could be the mistake. Oh, and if she can just keep her head now, Katie Gray. And again, it's just that final pass from Gray. I mentioned it could well be a mistake that decided there. That was nearly that. She couldn't keep her composure there, Katie Gray. It's now Orient now back up the other end here, driving forward, still going. And it's outplay for a goal kick in the end. A really good driving run there from Ellie Jenks Lorden. It's outplay for a goal kick for the Women's Reds. That's the ball that they've been asked for. Biggleswade United Women's Red. It's Kaylee. Goalkeeper's got there before she can. That's out of play for a throw. And that, I believe, I thought it could be the half-time whistle, but they're going to let this play out, I think. Being very patient, Biggleswade United Women's Reds. They're not, driving forward very quickly. However, when you're playing a team like Leyton Orient, you want to be careful not to get caught out too much, and they haven't got themselves caught out at all. They've been playing very defensive. Their defense has been very sound, and that's a lovely ball. The goalkeeper's just caught it there. There's a good ball by Henman to Fia, but goalkeeper had it covered. Still very much in this cup tie. Biggleswade United Women's Reds. Flags up for offside against Shauna Tian Sami Runo. And that is the half-time whistle. It's been a finely contested contest in this FA Cup tie between Biggleswade United Women's Reds and Leyton Orient. It is still 0-0. I believe the best chance of the game coming from Lauren Wright, a double chance, and it was the double save by Lola J in the Leyton Orient goal. Best chance for the visitors came from Madeline Wright. A shot completely struck just outside the box, and it was well saved by Rachel Barker. Still plenty of football to be played, and we do need a winner today to see who progresses to the next qualifying round of the FA Cup. Half-time here at the Burnt Stadium. Biggleswade United Women's Reds 0, Leyton Orient Women 0. And before we go for our half-time break, a big thank you to all our sponsors here at Biggleswade United. We'd like to thank Axies for being our women's senior team sponsors, Recycling Lives for being our men's senior team sponsor, Spanish Football SL for being our general sponsor, Verdant for being our ground sponsor, J&B Motorsport for being our vets team sponsor, Flawless Landscapes for being our reserve team sponsor, and Keach Hospice Care for being our chosen charity. Be right back at the start of the second half. Do not go anywhere.
Today, it's Biggleswade United Day. I'll tell you why. In fact, let me get somebody else to tell you.
So in print, your Biggleswade pictures, images are ready. So come through, you can have a look.
Let's go. Hello, everyone. Massive place.
I'm going to show you more about what's going on and everything and all that.
So, that's the...
Yeah. That's how the wall.
Yeah.
I select the bone and then put on the meat. This is the quality.
Uh-huh.
Then the best quality. Fuel. Just like a fuel.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow. What now?
You want the cricket?
No, we got it right. We got it right. Can I feel useful? Thank you. See, I'm helping now. Welcome to the changing room of the home team, Biggles United. What do we think? What do we think?
Very good.
Oh, you're on twice. Let me see. Once. Twice. So are you, Tracy? Once. Twice. Now I thought the other mural could actually go somewhere that reminds the players that they are the club, but they're not just there on their own. Let me show you. There. He is also here. I love Twitter. You put a tweet out and you never know what's going to happen. He walks on his own, and put a tweet on my account and the club's account saying, anybody wants to have the naming rights of our ground, of Biggleswade United ground, and Verdon Financial Planning answered straight away. Actually, it was Jimmy Munger, their managing director, who said, we have a relationship with Biggleswade already. We want to continue that, in fact, increase that, and that's what we've done. The relationship with them have grown since, but one of the things that has come out is that from now on, our ground will be called the Verdon Stadium. Sounds good, Verdon Stadium. And in there you'll be able to watch the men's first team and the reserves, and of course the Reds and the Blues as well, the women's sides, the senior sides, and hopefully a lot of wins. And it will be a lot of wins because we get the likes of the supports of Verdon to actually help us grow. I cannot wait to hold the 6 directors and anybody else from Verdon at the ground, and in fact any of you, I'll see you at the Verdon Stadium.
Biggleswade United Women's Reds back out for the second half. Interestingly, the Leyton Orient Women's team actually stayed out for the second half. They looked as though that their manager was doing the team talk on the pitch, which is quite interesting. And the Women's Reds now have come out to for the start of this second half. Doesn't look like any changes at half time by the looks of things. Yeah, no changes by the looks of things for the home side. Not quite sure about Leyton Orient. Only 2 subs on offer today for the Reds compared to 8 on the bench for Leyton Orient, which could well make a difference in this match. Hopefully, from a Biggleswade United Women's Reds perspective, it doesn't. Down the latter stages of the contest, it will get more and more difficult for the Reds. But they've done really well in the opening first half. As I said, they gave a few chances, but it's been quite an even contest thus far between these two sides. Thank you. Biggleswade United Women's Reds that will be starting us off at the start of this second half. And we're back on the way. It's gone long very quickly here. Biggleswade United Women's Reds in the opening seconds. Start to play for a throw-in. Nice idea there from Biggleswade. And by Orient headed back into danger here though for Biggleswade. It's Nicola Henman. Went to go for goal. They're still on the ball though, is Henman. Now it's Katie Gray with the cross in. It's off the bar. And it's all somehow not in the back of the net from Amber Lawrence there. Looked to have a tap in, you thought, but it was a fantastic effort off the bar. And then the rebound there was a simple tap in. Thea Black, I think it was in the end. But it's almost didn't expect it. But United still going forward, and they've got themselves a free kick in a very good position. Really good start this. And the Biggleswade United Women's Reds starting on the ascendancy. And with no fear, in a cup tie where you've got nothing to lose, it's a fantastic attitude to have. And Nicola Henman's over this free kick. Henman over this free kick. 5 goals for the season so far for Nicola Henman. And the ball was just over. Was a little bit of a mix of a shot and a cross there from Nicola Henman. Goal kick. Good pressing here from United again. Once again, it's Thea Black. Now to Lawrence. Henman, back to Lawrence. Good football here from United. Henman, all over the top, looking to find Kaylee Gray. With the shot, save from the goalkeeper. And United once again go close in the opening couple minutes of this second half. Away by Henman. Over the top now, counter-attack opportunity for Leyton Orient. Rachel Barker's got to control this. She did well. It's called down here. And Kaylee Gray. It's now Ashley. Interception. United starting this second half. Whatever Ash Peter at half time, it's only what they did well in that first half, but the intensity has increased dramatically from that first half for the Reds. Throwing out wide to Darcy Wen, intercepted, but Darcy keeps the ball this time. It's now Nicola Henman out wide, ready for a cross into the box, and it's blocked away by Grace Alexander. For Leyton Orient, flags are going to be up for offside, so I don't think it's going to be a corner. It's going to be a goal kick. Now looking to a counter here with Madeline Wright, intercepted by Jordan Rockall. Interception there by Henman. Good pressing out wide here from our Reds. Amber Lawrence out wide. Brilliant there from Kaylee. Darcy's under a bit of pressure. That ball over the top. Tasman did well. And now it's Nicola Henman. Intercepted and Jordan Rockall lost. Chance of defence there. It's Rockall out wide to Tasman. Better in this second half, it has to be said. But Leyton Orient look to be up to the task here a little bit more. Clean clearance there by Nicola Henman. Throw in. It's out of play for a throw in. Throw in for Orient. Deception there by Henman. It's now back though with Orient. Can't quite keep hold of the ball. And Henman again. Fantastic tackle from Nicola Henman. Wise, a loose one. It's out of play for an Orient throw who seem to respond quite well to the early pressure from United. Throw into Biggleswade. The referee's talking to number 19 there, Shauna, Leyton Orient. Throw on the far side here, Nicola Henman over it. It's past the halfway, it's a decent throw. And some good pressure from Jordan Fieldman. Cross coming in, caught by the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, Darcy win and brilliant tackle again by Nicola Henman. As Peter Dean's down, we're on their feet for that one. Rockham's got a bit of a task here. She's done really well. Just got intercepted there. It's now with Leyton May Duffield for Leyton Orient Women. Managed to get through side netting from Liliana Almeida, and it's a goal kick. Going a lot less cagey in this second half compared to the first, and because United Women is ready to have a player down. It seems to be okay. Full pass there in the end, unlucky. It's a throw in. Rockall clears. Could be dangerous here. Madeline Wright goes for goal just over the bar. And it's out of play for a goal kick. The top bounce there was just unfortunate. Now it's a good pass to play from them. Rockall's got to commit to this. He does well out of play for a throw-in. Nickham's been caught there. Shot, and it's in from the number 7 from Leyton Orient there. Liliana Amedia with a second goal of the season. Apologies there if you missed the goal. The camera wasn't quite on point there. But Liliana Amedia scores a goal from outside the box for Leyton Orient. Apologies there for the camera. I was more focused on seeing if Nicola Hemman was okay because I'm not sure if she might have been stamped on there, but she definitely caught her hand right before that goal. And Leyton Orient have the lead. It's Biggleswade United Women's Reds 0, Leyton Orient Women 1. And now right from the start here, the goalkeeper's done well, but it's really frustrating that for the Women's Reds because they'd started the better in this second half, sorry. It was a 30-yard strike and the goalkeeper absolutely no chance. And then it's a brave performance out there from United. Henman again. And intercepted well by Thea. Rockall. No foul, says the referee. She kicks it out for a throw-in. Substitution is on offer here for Biggleswade United. First roll of the dice. Darcy Wren coming off for Biggleswade United Women's Reds. Gets the applause from the Peter Dean stand. And in her place is... I'll wait to see when she turns round and I'll be able to see. It is number 15, Ellie Watson, who's come on for the Women's Reds. The Women's Reds looking to fight back in this cup tie. Deceptive, Rockall clears. Nicola Hammond under pressure. Foul, free kick in favour of Middlesbrough United. Hammond takes it quickly. They look to try and get back in this contest. Tasmin Gentle. Out wide. Sophia Black. Good passage to play this. And Thea Black wins the ball back here for United. Driving forward. Still Thea Black with the low shots. Caught comfortably in the end by the goalkeeper. All over the top. Just 63 minutes played. United look to try and find an equaliser here. Cross comes in. Thea Black at the back post. It's just too far for her. Still going is Thea Black. Intercepted there from Leyton Orient. And stand back out now with Nicola Henman. Time and space. And back with Tasmin Gentle. That's a throw into United. Now with Madeline Wright. Intercepted by Nicola Henman. And looks like a foul, but the referee's play on. And that's a foul, free kick against Ashley Emerton. .25 to go. It's a free kick here for Leyton Orient. All over the top. It's out of play for a goal kick. Pull forward. So, Kaylee. Good tackle there by Nicola Henman. shot from distance. It's just fluffed away there in the end by Rachel Barker. Corner to Orient. Another corner. What's coming in? Laid off there by Nicola Hemman. It's going to be a throw in. Long one. Coming through. Rachel Barker. It's going to be a goal kick. And they've got another substitution here for Biggleswade United Women's Reds, trying to roll the dice here. Their last substitution on offer. With 20 to play, it's Ashley Emerton who comes off. In place is Bethany Walker. Orient really have turned on the screws, particularly since that first 5 minutes of that second half. But it's still only 1-0, so plenty of time left in this cup tie. Around 12 minutes of the 90, still to play. Actually, sorry, I got it wrong. 22 minutes left of the 90, even longer. It's Rockwell. Intercepted by Wright, who's then also been intercepted. Good little cut inside. It's a free kick. It goes Biggleswade's way. The handman. The body's forward here though for Biggleswade United. Has been gentle. And it's good intercepting there by Orient there. And then pressing is Ellie. Here by the goalkeeper. A brilliant pass. Out from the goalkeeper. Cleared by Rockwell. And now it's with Lauren Wyatt. Brilliant ball over the top. It's onside. It is onside. This could be the opportunity. And it's fluffed over the bar from Kaylee Gray. I think the flag's gone up there anyway. There were two options there going forwards. And it's now Madeline Wright who comes off. I didn't quite see who she came off for. Brilliant interception there. That'll play for a throw-in. That's the sort of intensity the Reds would want. Still plenty of time left in this contest. 20 to go now. This is United Women's Reds 0, Leyton Orient Women 1 in this second round FA Cup qualifier. They're racing forward here, Orient. It's coming in and it's caught by the goalkeeper. He called it well there, Rachel. It's 2 up forward. They're calling for it. Up forward now to Nicola Henman. He's gone further forward. That ball over the top to Kaylee. It's Kaylee Gray out wide with the low cross in. It's Ellie. And that's going to be a corner. It's getting better from Biggleswade United here. And this could be an opportunity here from a set piece for the women's Reds. Cross comes in. It's caught comfortably by the goalkeeper. Henman was getting there as well. And there was the goalkeeper who was on hand there for Orient. Henman. If I get there, Henman does though. From distance, that's well wide from Shauna. Has been gentle. Nice little passage of play. Over the top, and that's going to be straight into the gloves of goalkeeper Rachel Barker. It's going to come straight back out to Henman. And he did well. It's cleared away by Leyton Orient. Thea Black. Henman. Brilliant pass out to Kaylee. His body's going forward here as well. Again, it's just that last pass. Just let us down there. Keeper's a rash effort. And now Nicola Henman, the crunching tackle there, just caught her woman there. And that's going to be a free kick. Cool. Intercepted. Wins the ball back again. Tasmin. Got a few tired legs out there here for Biggleswade. It's a good block though. Still only 1-0 with 15 to play. And deflection by Tasmin. Again, brilliant block there from the number 7 of Leyton Orient. Into the gloves of the goalkeeper. So this could be the opportunity here for Bethany Walker to substitute one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's Bethany Walker! Saved from the goalkeeper and it's out for a corner. That was the chance for Bethany Walker, the substitute of Biggleswade United Women's Reds, to get herself on the score sheet. But again, brilliant save by Lola in the Leyton Orient goal. Biggleswade United Women's Reds have a corner. Cross coming in. Hemman looking for it, and it's caught from Lola again in the Leyton Orient goal. Hemman now, he flicks it on. Again, winning the ball back in midfield. Hemman twice. No one else is there on the follow-up. Stays down, Hemman. Rachel. Oh, and she's lost the ball, the goalkeeper, but still out of position here. He's got to be careful. And that's going to be a corner. Came off Jordan Rockall. And it's going to be a corner. Had to put bodies on the line there with the goalkeeper overcommitting herself. Corner to Orient. Defender set pieces. There's no one there at the back post. That's out of play. Goal kick. Hemman might have 10 minutes to play, and they are getting closer to this equaliser. Good flick on from Katie Gray. Ten to play in the FA Cup qualifying round. That could be a chance of pressing. Brilliant. That looks more like a 50-50 there, it has to be said. Both down and hurt. It was good pressing there by Bethany Walker. And Leyton Orient player is the one that's definitely felt the worst of that one. Layla May Duffield. Seeing some distress there. An opportunity as well for Ash to beat some of his players. And the Reds here are using this opportunity to have a little inspired team talk in this final 10 minutes of this contest. It did seem like a 50-50. It didn't look too serious at all, but still in some distress is Layla May Duffield. And whilst we have this little break in play, we'd like to give a big thank you to all our sponsors here at Biggleswade United. We'd like to thank Axes for being our women's senior team sponsor for this season. We'd also like to thank Recycling Lives for being our men's senior team sponsor, Spanish Football SL for being our general sponsor, Recycling Lives for being our men's first team sponsor, Flawless Landscapes for being our reserve team sponsor, and JMB Motorsport for being our vets team sponsor, as well as Verdant for being our new ground sponsor for the season. We'd like to thank Verdant for absolutely everything. We'd also like to thank all of our player sponsors as well here at Biggleswade United. We'd like to thank Peaceful Living for being the sponsor of our men's first team joint head coaches, Gaz and Jordan. The Biggie Talks podcast for sponsoring Jordan Gerald. There will be Smoke Craft and Beer for sponsoring Jesus Mendoza. The Extension Specialist for sponsoring Markel Cousins. Paul Leslie for sponsoring Ollie Leslie. Flush and Flow Drainage and Repair for sponsoring Connor Inskip. The Grounds Crew Supreme for sponsoring Mason Watkins Clark. MB Bespoke Solutions for sponsoring Joe Babbage. Inspires Performing Arts for sponsoring Anthony Leslie. Jimmy Akimbola for sponsoring Mackay Angle. Heat Hospice Hair for sponsoring Corey Wilson. Chris Jackson as well for sponsoring Jaden Irish. If you'd like to sponsor one of our men's first team players, it's only £109 for the season. Contact Biggleswade United at gmail.com. And this does look like a sore one here for Layla. The stretcher is out for her. It must have just been a tough angle here. She can't walk on it, and she looks like in some distress, which is not what we like to see. And they're calling for the substitution to be made. It didn't actually look that bad from the grand scheme of things. It looked more like a 50-50, but obviously if she's landed awkwardly on that, that's going to be a real tough one. And we're going to have a lengthy stoppage time here. This has been going on for about 5-6 minutes. So still plenty of football to play. I'd still say, I believe the challenge happened on the 80th minute, not far off. So we've still got over 10 minutes of football left to play. And she comes off and gets the applause. Such a shame for the Leyton Orient player, Layla May Duffield. We got last 10 for Biggleswade United Women's Reds, but we want to wish Layla May Duffield all the best and hope that isn't too much of a serious injury. But it's never good when you're getting stretchered off, of course, but even when it's an opposition player, we still wish all the best and hope that she recovers well. It did look like a sore one. About 4 minutes left of normal time to play. However, we just had around a 6-minute stoppage, so there'll be just over 10 minutes left, I would have said, of this match. That little break in play. Leyton Orient now return to the action. Didn't quite see who came on for her. It's out of play for a goal kick. That's out of play for a throw into Biggleswade United. The big last 10 for Biggleswade United Women's Reds. It's still Biggleswade United Women's Reds 0. Leyton Orient Women 1 in this FA Cup qualifier. And still all to play for. Eight minutes played. Still 1-0 Leyton Orient. However, with that lengthy stoppage, there will be probably another 6 or 7 minutes to play, I would assume. So I'm going to extra penalties if the scores do go level. It's a shot from distance again, and it's in again, and that could be the cup tie done from number 19. It's a great finish from Shauna for Leyton Orient, and that's now doubled their lead. 2 goals from outside the box have been the difference in this one. And it's Biggleswade United Women's Reds 0, Leyton Orient Women 2. Still going to go, Nicola Hemman. Still plenty of time in this game. 2-0 can always be a bit of a dangerous scoreline. Well, it's been a difference of one team taking their chances this afternoon and one team not. And that's been the real difference maker in this one. Orient have taken their chances. Biggleswade United haven't. Ball back. Cleared solidly by the defence, but the goalkeeper, that's a bit of a dodgy one. The Kia, they've covered it well. Tasman Denzel. Back to Tasman again. be a block. Over the top here. Interestingly, if that's offside, it is. And they give themselves a lifeline. Cleared by Grace Alexander, the captain of Leyton Orient. Cross coming in and going, and the back post. Yeah, foot straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper from Bethany Walker, who, as we know, had the best chance of the game really for the Reds. Jordan Mockle flags up for offside. It's going to be a free kick. It is now Leyton Orient on the ascendancy still. 4 minutes into stoppage time now at the end of the match. Henman out wide to Kaylee. They do deserve a goal here, the Reds, for their effort today. Only thing lacking has just been in that final third. All over the top here, and it's a really good ball to one of the substitutes. Shakira White, cross again, coming in, caught by the goalkeeper. Nicola Henman to flick on. Still not giving up here, the Reds, despite the scoreline. Intercepted. There's surely a book in there, ref. How long is this going to take? Corner to Leyton Orient. They're in no rush to take it. 7 minutes into stoppage time here. It's been a valiant effort from our Reds. However, it's just not to be today. It was always going to be a difficult task up against Leyton Orient Women. It was nearly free there. And that looks to be going out of play for a goal kick. Henman. It's Walker. It's very threatening since coming on, but it's a loose ball. And 7 come through here for Orient. It's a brilliant tackle at the back. Rockall's still got work to do here though, but it was Danielle Metcalf there with a brilliant finish. Rockall's on the floor. So drop ball here for Orient. Headed away. And now Henman. United have a chance to get themselves on the score sheet here. And that could be that. Referee checks his watch. It's back with Nicola Henman. And it's a decent ball to Kaylee Gray. An opportunity to get on the score sheet here in the FA Cup. It's Kaylee Gray. Call from the goalkeeper. And it's well caught by the goalkeeper. Really good chance there from Kaylee Gray. But it looks like Lola Diajari is going to keep that clean sheet. And she's had a hell of a performance in that Leyton Orient goal this afternoon. We'll put it back to the goalkeeper, and that is the full-time whistle. Leyton Orient Women are through to the next qualifying round of the FA Cup. It was a valiant effort by our women's Reds. Unfortunately, though, it just wasn't to be. They really started well in the start of that second half. All guns blazing did our women's Reds. They hit the bar in the opening 2 minutes, but Orient then went on to respond with 2 great goals from about 35, 40 yards outside the box. And in the end, the cup set wasn't quite to be for our Biggleswade United Women's Reds, as the favourites of the tie have gone through. It's finished Biggleswade United Women's Reds 0, Leyton Orient Women 2. We will be having a post-match interview with our women's coach Ash Peard over on our Twitter page at Women BUFC to check out his thoughts after the game. I've been your commentator, Ryan Madden, and next time you'll hear from me is on Spaces for the men's first team, who are back in action this Saturday, coming up back at the Golden Stadium, Biggleswade United against Tring Athletic and the Spartans South Midlands League. But that's going to wrap it up for me, Ryan Madden. It's a shame. It's a valiant effort from our Reds, but it wasn't to be today. Final score, Biggleswade United Women's Reds 0, Leyton Orient Women 2. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you for the next one.